Oh, I thought we finally got our defense into the game. 36-point first quarter is never ideal, and it's credit to the guys. They could have just said, you know what, tonight's not our night. We'll just check out and go on break, worry about it later. But to their credit, they just weathered the storm. We kind of chipped away, got some stops, and then fourth quarter, I thought it was obviously a really impactful fourth quarter from our defense, but then have guys step up and make big plays. Brad was tremendous in that fourth quarter. And other guys made big plays as well, but the defense was the catalyst to kind of get us going.
And was 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗓 the primary catalyst?
Yeah, it was a big piece, but I thought Gaff as well. Him and KP, especially when we went to our zone, protecting the paint, made plays at the rim, just kind of kept them off balance, which fueled us and allowed us to get out.
How were you guys able to take advantage of their defense? It looked like it started getting a little shaky in the second quarter and then just kind of progressed from there.
Well, I think we were better with our execution. We knew going in they're a high deflection team. They're going to force a lot of turnovers, and that benefits how they play on offense. But I thought we were better with some of the details. Our spacing, set better screens, play with a little bit more force downhill into the paint. So I think that the combination of those things really helped us.
You were talking about the resiliency, just kind of overall throughout the season. Earlier in the season, energy was a problem, kind of the listlessness was a problem. For you guys to head into the All-Star break with a win like this, how much does that signify to you? I know it's one game, you're going to say that, but...
No, I mean, I think it can be a catalyst. Time will tell. But every game, to your point, matters, and it becomes magnified, as the games kind of tick off the calendar. So on this trip, we knew we had a little momentum with, a couple of wins at home. We wanted to get all three, obviously, but it could certainly be a jumping-off point coming back from the break with a little bit of momentum. Guys have hit their stride. For the most part, we're healthy. We're clicking on all cylinders on offense, and, had some really good defensive quarters. We just have to find ways to consistently do that quarter by quarter.
How much of a difference does it make just in your career, even before you were the head coach, you're heading into the All-Star break, the win versus the loss?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, might be one game you can win 6 in a row and lose that last one. It just hangs over you like a cloud for 3 or 4 days. So it's nice to have a win and you go into the break feeling good about where you are, knowing there's a lot of games, and the compression of those games is they're going to come fast. So we want to make sure that we're ready to go when we come out of the break, healthy, and we can make that final push.
What does it say about Kuzma's confidence that he would take that shot that put you ahead after he had a game that was far below his?
I don't think his confidence will ever waver. I mean, that's who he is as a player. He's shown his ability to step up, make big shots. It's a heck of a play because it's back-breaking for the Wolves, but kind of propels us take the lead rather at that point in the game. So there were a lot of people who contributed. Obviously Brad has a quarter that he has, but that type of play, on top of the defensive plays, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗓's deflections, and all those things contribute to winning.
What does it say about the team that it recovered from the technical fouls it imposed on itself there in the fourth quarter? Those looked like those could have been
Sure.
backbreakers.
Well, I mean, they were momentum changing for us the other night in Portland. So, it's going to happen. It's not ideal, especially in the fourth quarter. But, every time we had a situation like that, you cut into a lead down 20 in the first quarter. I think we cut it to 9 or 12, 3 or 4 times before we kind of got over the hump. So just that sense of resiliency and grit to just keep going.
Slowly becoming a team, in my opinion, and tonight proved that. It was a tough beginning for us, and these guys came out like it's a playoff game for them, and we came out like we already started the All-Star break, and I could not be probably this is the best win for me this season so far, because of how we showed our heart. We stayed in the game, we kept playing. Some guys were already checked out a little bit, locked back in, and we pulled it out of somewhere and got the win. So for me, this is one of the most important wins for us as a team, I think, and the good feeling is that this showed us that we're starting to have a personality as a team. That was a nice answer.
That's a nice answer. You can tell when I.
What did it mean to come back from 20 and then 11 in the fourth?
Sorry, say that again.
What did it mean to come back from those deficits?
Yeah, as I said, we showed some personality tonight as a team. There's always going to be some ups and downs during the games and bad starts and things like that. And we kept playing, kept grinding, and our number one guy pulled us out of that hole that we were in tonight and in the fourth, and made some huge plays down the stretch, and showed what he can do for us. And it's just a feel-good win, especially because the way the games that Kuz and I were having, shooting bad from the field and things weren't going our way, and just a lot of turnovers, unforced turnovers, and then to pull that game out, it was, man, for me, this is one of our best wins.
The next shot has to go in, and in that time, just made a big play and stuck with my mechanics and trusted myself and went in. It was big time.
You guys are 4.5 games back, I think, of the 6th seed. What's your confidence level in this group going forward?
We just got to keep building these habits that we're doing right now. I think we're playing great team ball right now. Getting Brad back to form. He really carried us tonight, and probably wouldn't have won without him, because he was our only offensive engine all night. So.